Let's talk about something real today. Something I think pretty much everyone goes through. It's that feeling you get when life just isn't going according to plan. But what if that's actually a good thing? This is all about turning struggle into strength.
Okay, let's dive right in. We're going to start with a feeling I'm sure you know. That little nagging sense of dissatisfaction. The one that creeps up on you even when you feel like you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing.
I mean, really, just take a second and think about this. Have you ever had that feeling? That feeling that no matter how hard you work, no matter what you do, life just isn't heading in the direction you thought it would? And that's the disconnect, isn't it? It's that gap between the life you had in your head and the one you're actually living. Man, that can be a really tough spot to be in. And if that's you right now, trust me, you are not the only one. You're putting in the work, right? You're trying your best, you're checking all the boxes, and yet, at the end of the day, something just feels off. Like a key piece of the puzzle is just gone. So where does that feeling come from? Well, it usually leads us to a truth that people don't really like to talk about. It's not fun, it's not comfortable, but you have to face it to get to the good stuff.
And here it is, the hard truth. Life isn't fair. It just isn't. And you know what? It was never supposed to be. There's no cosmic rule that says if you work hard, you'll get exactly what you want.
We all grow up with this belief, right? Work hard and everything will be fine. But then reality hits, and the reality is sometimes people who seem to put in way less effort just win. And that can be so frustrating to watch.
And this is what really gets you. It's pouring your entire heart and soul into something, giving it 100%, and still coming up short. Man, that hurts. It really does. It can make you question everything.
So what do you do with that feeling, with that pain? Do you just let it crush you? Or is there maybe another way to look at this whole thing? This is where everything starts to change.
And it starts with this idea, the alchemy of adversity. I love that phrase. Alchemy was about turning worthless metal into gold, right? Well, this is the same idea, but for your mind. It's about taking those heavy, painful, difficult moments and transforming them into something incredibly valuable: strength.
The first step is to completely redefine what the goal is. Look, life isn't about having a perfect record. It's not about winning all the time. Honestly, how boring would that be? No, the real goal is about becoming stronger every single time you lose. Every setback, every failure. It's not an endpoint. It's a workout. It's a chance to build up your resilience. Think of it like this. Every struggle is like a chisel, and you're a block of stone. It's chipping away at you. And yeah, it's a rough process. But with every single hit, it's revealing the powerful person you're meant to be underneath. So you have to remember this when you're in the thick of it. That pain you're feeling right now, it's not for nothing. It's actually productive. It's the raw material that's building the stronger future version of you. Okay, so that all sounds good in theory, but how do you actually do it? How do you apply this when things get tough? Well, this is where we get practical. This is your turning point. The first, most critical step is the simplest one. Just don't quit. Don't stop. When you're in the middle of the storm, everything in you will scream to just give up. But this whole transformation thing, it only works if you keep going. So here's a little roadmap. First, you gotta acknowledge the struggle. Don't pretend it doesn't hurt, because it does. Second, you have to actively reframe that pain. Tell yourself, this isn't a stop sign, this is fuel. And third, you have to realize that this moment right here, this isn't the end. It's the beginning of something new. This is the perspective that will get you through anything. I want you to imagine yourself, years from now, looking back at this exact moment in your life. That future you won't see a failure. They'll see the exact moment that everything changed for the better. They'll see your turning point. So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. What if that huge thing you're fighting right now, the thing that feels like your biggest problem, what if it isn't an obstacle at all? What if it's actually your greatest opportunity in disguise?